I'm Wayne Ruffley, and I will die on a mountain that I am the most excited for this episode. It's a big mountain.
All right, let's not rehearse. I think our key is not rehearsing.
Just making sure I wrote the right thing.
Do you want to try that one again?
$5,000 get my nose fixed. Now I need new mouth.
Did you get your nose fixed?
No, you did.
Yeah, I did, but that was on the NHS.
Oh, nice.
Shall we? Welcome to Fish and Brits, the very British podcast from very Floridian America, where we break down the strange things that happen both sides of the pond,
Make sense of our lives as Brits amongst the USA locals, answer your burning questions,
and dust off our ever-failing memories of life back in England. I'm Adam Graham, and I am the most excited for this episode, and I will die on that hill.
And I am Wayne Ruffley, and I will die on a mountain because I am the most excited for this episode, and it's a big mountain.
It is a big mountain.
Very excited about this one.
We'll get onto this one a little bit,
Yeah.
but stick with us on this episode. We've got something very, very special for this one planned. We've been talking about it all week, well, for a few weeks now, but it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I'm happy about this. I've been waiting all day for this to get here.
Absolutely. How's your week been?
It's been good, man. I mean, it was a slow week because, we had a bit of a storm blow through.
We did. Old Hurricane Debbie
that
came
kinda-
and blew a little bit around.
Yeah, that held a few things up a bit. But, I mean, before that, I had a wrestling show on the 27th that went very, very well.
Good.
I mean, not for D. Wayne, it did not go well.
That's your
Especially
character,
Death Row
right?
Jethro. No, D. Wayne is, I don't know, he's just some guy. He's a manager.
Oh, that looks very
Yeah.
similar to you.
He's got a nice beard. But, things went awry for Death Row Jethro. There may have been some blood.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I was nerve-wrecked. I was like this.
Racked.
Oh, this is fun.
Racked. Nerve-wracked.
Yeah, I was, what did I say, nerved?
Nerve-wrecked.
Yeah, I was a mess. But, there was a chair involved.
Oh.
You've got to go to the YouTube and check it out. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I might do that.
Go to Local Pro Wrestling at YouTube. That's for my friends at Local Pro. But, I did that.
I'm sorry, are they sponsoring us
No,
now?
not yet, but I'm working on it. I'm in his ear.
Bloody
I'm in his
hell.
ear. Well, I've got to talk about it. It's something I do, isn't it?
Well, true, but...
I mean, what if we said pirates? What do they have as a loggy thing? Do they have a thing you can go to?
Yeah, but I'm not being sponsored by him, so I'm not saying
Oh,
it.
all
am I?
right. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's all right. You can come
Strike
and see
that
us.
from the record.
There you go. See, it is so stricken. But yeah, no, that bit of a storm came through.
Oh, my God.
We're locked out here. We don't have the best track record with hurricanes here in Central Florida, but just a good amount of rain and wind. Other parts of Florida weren't so lucky, but we did pretty well.
Yeah, I
I
saw
think.
some stuff about Sarasota today. I've got family out in Sarasota, so
Oh,
I was
right.
like, oh, what's going on over there?
Yeah.
Jen's cousin lives out that way, and it was like, whoa, I mean, someone said they got the more rain in the history of Sarasota in the weekend. Like,
Really?
The levels went. So
Yeah, let's,
hope everybody was okay out there, and
It's meant to be a very busy season, so
yeah,
let's
yeah.
cross our fingers that we luck out continually.
Yeah.
I want to do a little bit of a flashback on some of the things that we've talked about,
oh yeah,
as we've got a bit of feedback that's come from our listeners.
did we?
You remember the episode, the modern slang, the Gaza bee, and
Oh, yeah.
platyjubes and all of that
Platyjubes.
for Platinum Jubilee.
Oh right.
Yeah.
I forgot that one.
It-
Gaza Bee stuck with me though.
You stuck that one
Yeah.
with you. It has remained quite divisive. We got one on the email from Bill saying that Patty Jubes and Menti Bee does definitely, can't say the words, exist. It comes from the pandemic when it was shortened to the Penny D, and now everything is stylized like this. Bill says he hasn't heard much of it in the wild, but there's a lot on X, Twitter, whatever they chose to call that these days.
Mm-hmm.
And it may have evolved from Hun culture, which I don't know what that is, which Bill says is a pit we could lose ourselves in if we wanted. I'm good without that pit, but
Me too.
I'm glad to hear that. But on the flip side, on the Instagram, we did have one colleague from mine said, I think it was the slang segment was bollocks.
Oh, bollocks. Yeah, I thought so too. Half of them, I was like, that doesn't seem real.
No one is using that stuff except for some random TikTokers.
Oh.
So I guess it does depend a little bit of generation, bit of social media, where you're getting your conversation from. But some say it's there, some say it isn't. I'm good without it. I think we can.
We can move on from that.
We'll put that, but we will have some Gaza B.
That and your Cockney rhyming, I was horrible. I listened back to that. I was awful at that.
You weren't bad. You were better than the whatever it is, the Gen X culture stuff. We did also have last week. I text my mum from the episode.
Oh, right, yeah.
About why she got her Blue Peter badge.
Yeah, the badge.
And about 8 hours later, she did reply.
There's a time difference.
Yes, time difference in the fact that we are far less important than what her job is, which is legitimately very important. She got her Blue Peter badge for crocheting a poncho. She was very handy with the knitting stuff and the crocheting.
Was it kid size or adult size?
I mean, she was a kid at the time, so I assume it was. But yes, I don't know any more context about what it was for. But yeah, she got a Blue Peter badge for crocheting a poncho.
Did she do it on the show then, or it was one that she'd already done?
No, it must have been one that was a picture of it sent in. And now that
earlier.
Yes, here's one that I made earlier, which is a phrase from Blue Peter. Actually, now I think about it, I think I did see a photograph back in the day of her wearing that poncho, which is what got sent in.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, that's what got her a Blue Peter badge.
See if she can send it. We'll put it on the Insta.
Well, the Blue Peter badge.
Your mum would the poncho.
Oh, I've never seen that. I'm not sure that exists anymore.
Oh.
I know the Blue Peter badge does.
Okay, yeah, definitely get that. You have to definitely get a picture of that.
We had some good response from that one. A lot of people reminiscing on the old children's programs there. I threw some Fireman Sam on for Bryson today because of talking about this here. But
you always throw Fireman Sam on.
No, it goes between Postman Pat. I found one called Letterland. This might have been beyond your time. This was when I was in primary school. They had characters for each letter of the alphabet, and we put that on today. There was a film version of that.
Oh, no, I've no idea what that is.
Annie Apple, Bouncy Ben, Clever Cat.
Oh, Clever Cat then.
Oh, that's it. That was but that was a good one.
I wouldn't have called him that.
Found that away again today.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, my mum, I was talking to her today because she was like, "Oh, I listened to your show and it was fabulous."
Oh.
And she was saying about some of the shows that she watched,
Right.
And she's like, "Do you remember Bill and Ben, the Flower Pot Men?" And do you remember, what was the other one she said? Oh, the Wooden Tops and Andy Pandy. Do you remember watching them? She goes, oh, that's probably before Adam's time. I was like, bloody hell, Mum, that's before my time. What are you talking about?
You say that. I did actually see that. We had a VHS, a tape of it.
I mean, I remember seeing
it was all under something called Watch with Mother. Is what the whole thing was. Watch with Mother was
the... that as well? Something about Mother.
That was the...
Story Time with Mother, she said. I wrote it down to make sure
Watch with Mother is what it was called.
Oh, okay.
And it was there was a narrator. It was a female narrator. She was very, hello, children. On today's show, it was a little bit creepy like that.
Put you to sleep.
Yeah.
I remember Bill and Ben. Bill and Ben, the Flower Pot Men.
Yeah, all of that. The Wooden Tops was creepy as anything.
She sent me a screenshot of that.
Oh, you did? Yeah. I'm sure that's on YouTube.
No, thank you. She goes, well, you was a baby. You probably wouldn't remember.
But yeah, Watch with Mother. I had a VHS of that. It was blue with yellow writing.
Oh.
The VHS was.
You've got a good memory. I don't remember last week.
That's true.
Man, that was good. Oh, and then she said on Curry, she said, you mentioned Curry. She goes,
oh, we did. Coronation Street.
Goes, do you remember the name of the cat? I said,
no.
No? Mum,
no,
I didn't, because I was little.
Oh.
She goes, his name's Bobby. Bobby the cat. And I probably should have researched that to make sure she was right, but my mum's probably right. Bobby the cat. And Bobby the cat belonged to Minnie Caldwell.
Who's that?
A character on the show, I guess. I don't know who she is.
Oh,
from Coronation Street. So maybe I'll
So it wasn't
Google
just
that.
stock footage that they used for the...
No, I think the cat was part of the show, maybe.
Oh, all right.
Wow, 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 wow. That's the cat singing.
I was always... That was the cat singing, wasn't it? I was EastEnders more than Coronation Street. My aunt, she was big Coronation Street. I remember they went up to Granada Television Studios. I think my aunt, my cousin Harriet, went up there and got to tour around the studio and all that.
Yeah, friends of ours just did that last year. It looked like a good tour as well.
Yeah, quite interesting.
It's going the Rovers and all that stuff.
You don't get to do that for the EastEnders one, I don't believe. So that's a shame.
Coronation Street.
Yeah, but
what do you get to do? Go to the market at EastEnders?
You'd go to the Old Vic, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
To the pub.
Yeah, the Old Vic.
I've got an Old Vic key ring,
Have you? How'd you get that?
I bought it, didn't I?
Oh my God!
Years
I thought you were gonna have a story about it.
No. Years ago.
I went on a tour
No, because there's no tour.
Oh.
I turned into Paul McCartney then.
Yeah, there's a curry tour.
A curry tour.
Corrie.
Oh.
Coronation Street tour.
Here's your
and you get
Tika,
to go
here's your
in and
Vindaloo.
the Rovers and pull a pint and
The Rovers return.
and all that stuff. Yeah,
you get to pull a pint. Is it a real pub?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
I'm pretty
cool.
sure that's what they did. I'll have to look up the pictures.
Yeah, take a look.
Yeah.
I did hear something on the radio, American radio this week, that I want your opinion of. A couple of weeks ago, we did the whole how reserved we are as British people versus Americans, and our different personalities. And I want to see if this falls in with any of that. This was from the Today Show. I was listening to NBC Radio. Is it disrespectful to order fajitas at someone else's birthday dinner?
What?
With the context being, it says, imagine. Hang on. I've just gone. There we are. Imagine it's your birthday dinner, a celebration of you, and someone you hold dear has stolen the spotlight. I can't read today. I'm turning into you. Would that annoy you? And it shows a lady who is genuinely annoyed with her boyfriend for ordering fajitas that come out.
Oh, because they come sizzling.
And that
Smoke
took the
galore.
attention away from her. Is that a her thing? Is that
That's
an
a her
American
thing, you selfish.
Do you think?
If you don't want me ordering it, don't let it be on the menu that you've taken me to. Where did they go to eat?
Oh, it didn't say that.
A Mexican. Guess what I'm ordering if I'm going to a Mexican?
Fajitas.
Fajitas.
See, there is something that resonated with the British thing of, I'll tell you that everything's fine, but really.
Are they English? Is that where?
No, they're American.
They are American.
I was just very.
But she got upset because he ordered the fajitas.
Yes. It says, because why would you order that on my birthday, at my birthday dinner, while it's my birthday party? The fajitas steal all the attention.
For like 3 seconds while they bring it out.
Yeah.
No, she's being selfish.
Do you think on that one?
Oh, yeah. Because guess what? If I'm coming to your birthday party,
You're having
guess what I'm
fajitas.
ordering? The fajitas.
Well, that's it.
If they're on the menu.
You and I are going to a Japanese joint for my birthday, then.
Right. Guess what I'm having? The hot plate.
The whole thing.
Yeah. Hey, fire lad, do the fire thing on the hot plate. It's his birthday, but I want the fire.
Yeah,
Do the train for me with the onions, would you?
I thought that one was just interesting. Like the things
that's a bit
that
odd.
British people get uptight about, that's a whole new level.
Yeah, that is up there. That's just there being like, oh, it's all about me.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's your birthday, but calm down.
Calm down.
What am I going to get? Burrito.
Oh, I love a burrito.
I do love a burrito. Steak burrito. What kind of fajitas do you get? Do you like fajitas?
I do. I like the mix of the
Fajitas.
chicken and the beef.
Yeah, I do the mix, the chicken and the beef, and sometimes when I'm fancy, I'll do the shrimp, steak and shrimp.
See, I find that the shrimp get too overcooked. I don't like an overcooked shrimp.
Depends where you go, I guess.
I guess so.
I mean, if we're going to a chain place,
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention because they don't sponsor us.
You know, I never really had
I wouldn't
Mexican
order there.
food before moving here. That wasn't very big in England at the time. I know now it's getting a little more. I remember seeing articles where they got the first Chipotle.
Oh.
And obviously Nando's is a British thing, and that has a good amount of seasoning. But I don't remember having much Mexican before coming to the US. The what's that?
It's horrible.
What's
It's horrible?
Oh, UK
Is it?
Mexican food?
Oh, it's horrible.
You don't like Mexican food?
No, I love Mexican
Oh,
food.
but in England.
In England. It's
Yeah.
Owen
Yeah,
is
yeah,
saying
yeah,
that UK Mexican food is nothing to compare, which I fully believe. But I think it's time for something a little bit tastier, don't you?
Tasty, very, very tasty.
I think time for 11sies.
Oh, Levensies, what have you brought me?
Oh. Bong, 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 bong. Which cooler is it in?
You did bring a lot.
Which you'll find out why. Bong. All right.
I need my whistle wetting. Say
You
that
need your
5
wetting.
times fast.
Need your whistle wetting. Need your whistle wetting.
Yeah.
No, can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Need your whistle wet. Need your whistle wet. Need your whistle. Yeah, forget
balls
it. Just
that
pull
up, didn't you?
Just pull the pints out, would you?
All right.
Is it pints? I don't even know what it is.
It
Is
is
it?
pints today, but
Whoa.
we have had a very beer-centric couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So today, we're going back to Samuel Smith's, the brewery that I was a fan of,
Okay.
but we're going for their organic cider.
Oh.
There you
Bit
go.
of cider.
I'm going to have one of those out there. I do like a cider, and I always forget how much I enjoy a cider.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it stems back to I had some lovely holidays in Cornwall. where I went to... Oh, hang on, here we are. Should we get the...
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we went in unison this week.
That was
That's
good. Better than last week. I had some great holidays in Cornwall while I was at university, where I got to go to the Cornish Scrumpy farms. You know, the Scrumpy being the name for cider down south in that part of the world. And all that stuff's good.
That's good.
You like this one, do you?
Yeah, that's
Let me have a
good.
try, shall I?
It's not too dry.
Mm.
Sometimes I find the cider to be a little bit tarty, tarty dry.
Tarty dry.
Tarty dry.
It's your dating history.
What?
Sorry, Chen. No.
Don't put that too close to the edge. It's got a lip on it.
It's got a lip. There you go. We've got tables with us today. We don't usually have furniture, but we do have furniture to sit in, but we've got a little more of a central table today.
We'll let you know why.
Spoilers. How do you feel about cider?
I like cider.
Yeah.
I like it. That's a summertime drink.
We should stress that this is obviously, because it's us, alcoholic cider. In America, cider is often a spiced fall, non-alcoholic flat drink, but in England, cider is almost always an alcoholic drink.
Yeah, it's 5%. This.
Oh, blimey!
Yeah,
and it's
5%.
vegan.
Yeah, organic cider.
Yeah. Have you ever had pear cider?
I don't think I have, actually. I've had pear drinks.
Sam Smith's does a pear cider as well that is excellent.
Oh, did they? I was going to say, is that what they don't have that in the...
No, in the fairgrounds? No, they don't have that one.
That's just a pear drink.
But this is throwing it back here. At university, we used to have cider and blackcurrant mixed together. I was never a big of the full snake bite, which is I believe that's the cider, the lager, and the blackcurrant put together. I just had the cider and black, which was always very good. I could do a shot of Ribena in there to help that along quite nicely.
I saw Ribena in the shop the other day.
Did you?
I was buying that other stuff, and I thought about getting a bottle.
Yeah. Oh, I do like Ribena. I haven't tried that.
We'll do that for a thing then. We'll get another can of this, and we'll do some Ribena, and we'll try it.
That'll just be a Friday night for us.
I mean, we need content.
True, we do need content.
We'll try the Ribena.
Yeah.
They had your orange rubbish as well there as well.
My orange squash.
I think that's what it was, yeah.
Goes on pancakes, told you the other
It
day.
does not go on pancakes.
Does go on pancakes.
No. My mate Jason was making pancakes the other day. Real British pancakes. There's a difference between the British pancake and American pancake.
A British pancake's more of a crepe.
Yes, very crepey.
Yeah.
So was Jason in the early 90s. No, I'm kidding. But the very crepey, but the American's very fluffy and very cakey. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
That was just a joke. I was just joking.
I'm just making sure we're not getting cancelled.
No. I meant it like creepy.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah, what did you think I meant?
Don't
even say it if you're going to get us cancelled.
Goodness me.
You dirty-minded
man. No.
I thought, what?
I'm the legal mind going through all of this, listening to us the whole show, going, what do we need to cut?
Punny.
Being punny.
It's what dads do.
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. I'm not a funny dad. Although...
That's true.
I know. I did make him laugh today. Seeing if he'd pooped.
Sorry that I was offensive.
Yes. That's what I got.
Right.
Well, yeah, all right. So a bit of cider, that's a
it.
good way. But what pairs well with the cider? You said something summery.
Yeah.
What do you do in the summer?
Barbecue.
And where do you go if you pack up a blanket?
Picnic.
A picnic.
Yeah.
Lots of things you can take on a picnic, which means
sandwiches.
It's time for something very special. Alrighty, we are back with 11s. As I was saying, we have something very special there today. Two things, actually. First on up, you can see us. Hello.
Hiya.
Hello there. We have had so many requests to be seen, to be something a little more visual. Guys want to see what we're doing, and we are bringing that to you for this segment here today, and we're so excited to do that. We have in front of us a incredible selection of British products from Parker's, a great British institution up in Buffalo, New York. This is run by a great set of people. I want to shout out Emma and Michelle. They're the folks that are running Parker's right now, and I've been working with, along with you, over the last couple of weeks to get this here in the studio. Parker's specializes in the best in British products. Get your fingers out of it.
Sorry, I'm not nicking it.
I can see you there.
Sorry, mate.
They specialize in baked goods. This is new to me. Where am I looking?
Camera one, camera two.
Camera one.
Hey,
is that one good? Is that where I'm looking there?
Yeah, that's good. Now we're focusing on the table.
One,
Look at that.
there you go.
Look at
that.
this smorgasbord, if you will.
Oh, there you go.
Is that a fancy word for you?
But
Smorgasbord.
Of so many great baked goods, pork pies, Scotch eggs. Scotch eggs
have made it in the
They're
studio.
Finally here in the studio.
Two kinds.
And a whole range of baked and hot pies. We've got a steak and kidney in the freezer when we get home.
That's my favorite. We've talked about that.
They make their own sausages. Let me come back to those a little bit later on as well, because that's
products,
incredible.
tons of stuff.
So many great products there, and we are so excited to partner with them on this episode to bring you an expanded 11s as we dive into some of these incredible products made here in America. By British folks with British ingredients. It is the best of both worlds together, and I don't think it's any understatement when I say that we have been excited about this segment
for a minute,
for a very long time.
Yeah, it's been very exciting.
The folks up in Parker's are incredible to work with. First up, let's get that information out there. parkersgbi.com. Of course, as always, we will put this up on our website. You can go to the link in the bio on Instagram and find all that information there. We'll talk a little bit more about all of their products later on.
Check
right now,
Instagram.
I'm so excited.
Their Instagram's got all the pictures on the Instagram. You're just drooling looking at the pictures.
That's it.
And now they're in front of us, and I'm like, this is
I want to
is
pull
amazing.
my close-up cam out right now.
Ooh.
Because we're going very technical.
Oh, it's all me.
It's all you. Look at you.
I know. Hey, yeah.
But I want to show you some of the things that we've got going on just here. We have an incredible array of products to take a look at. We've got pork pies, we've got Scotch eggs, we've got a whole range of different condiments that we've actually brought along to showcase some of our favorite things to go with these items.
Yeah, close-up cam.
All right,
look at
here
that.
he is. Let's go to this one. This is the closest one to me.
Yeah.
This is a ploughman's pork pie. I believe this one actually comes with some Branston pickle, of which we have
a
jar of it
Pick
here
that up.
baked into it. We've got some Scotch eggs. Look at these. Oh, that is a beautiful Scotch egg.
I've got my hands on the pork pie.
Oh, put the pork pies
Sorry,
down.
I was just going to show you.
Over on this side,
this one's closest to
what
me.
have you got there? Finest pork pie. That one, a classic mushy pea pork pie. I'm very excited about that one. I do like some mushy peas.
I'm interested in that one.
I'm interested to see how that goes in a pork pie. I've never heard of that one before. That might be a Parker's specialty. And this one here, we have a Coleman's mustard pork pie. We brought some of that with you here. Coleman's mustard is the quintessential. Well, I've lost a flag. Quintessential British mustard from Norwich. There, that'll be a great one. Are you playing with the flag?
No, just put the flag back.
All right, there you go.
Knock that over.
And then this big fella right in the middle. Show that one up, would
me.
you?
Oh wait, sorry.
No, not you.
Oh, how's the big fella?
Lift up the big one there.
Oh, look at that.
We have a Melton Mowbray pork pie.
Classic.
That is. Look at that one. I believe Melton Mowbray, if I'm getting my geography right, is in Leicestershire in England, very close to the county where I grew up and lived in. So I'm really excited to taste that one there.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, I don't have very small hands.
No.
I've got massive hands. Look at that pie. What?
That's a big one.
Whoa.
The pie.
Pork pie.
I'm
excited about this, man.
I don't know where to start
Can
on
we
this
get
one.
cracking?
Let's get cracking on this
That's
one.
what I'm saying.
You know what? We've built up Scotch egg.
Talk about the Scotch eggs, yeah.
Oh,
sorry,
yes,
I cut
Scotch
you
eggs.
off
We've got the Scotch eggs here. I believe we touched that one. But over on this side, we have something called a black Scotch. This is new to us as well. Instead of an egg, there is black pudding right in the middle of that one. That's one that we've talked about black pudding before when we talked about breakfast. But we have some of that. Look at the color on that.
I know, that's the color of a Scotch egg, for sure.
That's beautiful. Coming all the way back here. That's your regular Scotch egg. Then we have our 4 pies. And then we have our condiments. We've got our HP sauce, we've got our Branston pickle, and we've got our Coleman's mustard right here.
HP stands for?
Houses of Parliament.
Cool.
So then I'm going to go off of my my close-up cam. Mr. Ruffley.
Yes, mate.
Which one would you like to start with?
I honest to God don't know because, like, oh man,
Let's
they
go
all
with the
look
Scotch
good.
egg. We've
Do you wanna
brought the
do
Scotch egg. Yeah, let's do this.
Do the traditional one,
Yeah,
and then do you
we'll
want to
that
do
one.
the black pudding one?
Yeah, let's do that. Look
Yeah,
at this
yeah,
big
yeah.
old knife. We've got
Hello.
this one here. Look at that.
That is a knife.
Look
That's
at that
not a
fella.
knife. This is a knife.
It's,
Name that film.
Not a clue. Oh, is
Mate.
that Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah. Oh, I was going to smack you then with your knife.
With my knife. I've got the knife.
Get in there. I
It's...
should have close-up cammed you cutting in the egg. This is a bit dramatic.
All right, here you go then.
Oh, are we going to do it?
Oh, we've got so many cameras
Oh, he's
here.
already on it.
Owen's already on it. All right.
All right, get that flag out of the way.
Yeah,
It's
get rid
right
of my
in the way.
flags.
Presentation's over. Time for snackage. Get in there. Whoa, that
Look
almost
at
rolled off
that.
the table.
I've got it. I've got it.
Oh, that's Look at that.
Let's get a close-up cam on this one
Yeah,
here.
close-up cam again. Sorry, we're going to be close-up cam in literally every bit of thing we cut into today. There's a perfectly boiled egg inside the sausage meat.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Sausage meat. It should be brought up the sausage meat that they make up there in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
They use all British dry ingredients, so the herbs, the spices, all of that comes over from England.
Oh, nice. That's all shipped over?
That's all shipped over from their exclusive suppliers in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
But the sausage meat itself, the actual meat part, is from pork butt that they grind themselves. They're a butcher as well as a baker. I'm sure they're a candlestick maker as well.
Parker's,
but
GBI.
everything there is made completely fresh. I think we can go back to the full shot there. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right, Mr.
That is
Ruffley.
a Scotch egg, man. Yeah, I've got a plate.
You've got a plate. What do you
Are
choose
you
to go
half
with
and
it?
a half?
Yeah.
I'd probably have some HP with my Scotch
You can
egg.
have an HP. Let me pull my... I've got a plate as well because we're fancy.
Mate, that is perfect.
Isn't it? That's some beautiful stuff there. I think I'm going to HP it with you as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
You age before beauty.
Age before beauty. So I'll be mother. Houses of Parliament sauce, a bit of HP sauce. You can actually get this in America here, and I do recommend you look at it. It's if you're in Florida, Publix carries it over in the international section.
Yeah, it didn't used to be called that, but now it's the international because it's from around the world.
That's a beautiful Scotch egg. I'm not upset about that one, and I believe we talked about this in the in earlier episodes that if they can be eaten cold, then they're a quality Scotch egg.
Do you know it's real HP when it won't come out of the bottle? That means no one's watered it down with vinegar.
Well, no, that's a brand new bottle. That one.
Yeah.
All right, shall we?
Well, you go first because then otherwise we're both going to be sitting here chewing on the
true.
Scotch eggs.
I'm going right in.
You
on
have
this
a go.
one.
I'll be the man. I'll hold off.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
How's the sausage bit?
It's got a great... I hate that ASMR thing with people eating, so I'm sorry if you're one of those people like me. I can't do that.
Sorry.
It's got a really nice,
said not to.
mellowy, sagey flavor to it.
Okay.
It does taste like a genuine British sausage meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, give it a go.
I'm dipping. You know what? Actually, I've dipped that, but I'm going to go from the far end for it with nothing on it. Just
Okay.
the sausage roll.
Just the naked sausage
Pardon me,
roll.
Mike.
Sausage roll, Scotch egg. You said sausage roll, so it wouldn't.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Sorry, wasn't it? Isn't that good?
Oh, mate.
That's a proper
That is
Scotch
good.
egg.
That is good. Yeah, the sausage just hit my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
That's probably one of the best I've had in America. That is the closest to an actual British Scotch egg going into the butcher's on a Saturday morning, getting the things to take on a picnic for the afternoon.
I'm going to agree.
Yeah.
Not just because, whatever, but that's
beautiful.
That is good.
It doesn't even need to be hot, does it? Like, a lot of them are served hot these days. That doesn't need a single thing about it.
No, that's perfect picnic Scotch egg. Because on a picnic, you're not going to take a microwave with you, are you?
No. Oh,
A bit with the
I'm
sauce,
excited
man.
about that one. All right. Next up, I'm going to... You know what?
Man.
I'm just going to finish this one here. Enjoy these noises for a minute.
I'm not supposed to speak with my mouth full, but my goodness.
We'd be a bit stuffed here, wouldn't we?
If that's how we're starting.
How are we going to finish? I don't know how you beat that. That's beautiful. All right.
That's a really good Scotch
We
egg.
could do a whole episode just on a Scotch egg.
You got egg in your beard.
Do I?
Yeah, just a bit.
I would say where's a mirror, but there's 10 cameras on me. There you go. How we looking there? Oh, look at me.
Oh, lovely. That's enough of that. Cut
to
to
get it
this
trimmed.
one now.
All right.
We're gonna go to the
Yeah,
this one
let's-
I'm a bit nervous about, to be honest. I would imagine that I would like to heat this one up.
Do you think? I think
I
you'd
don't
be
know,
all
because
right.
I've never had it with the black pudding in it. And my brain says black pudding breakfast.
Can you hold this and get the close up on
Yeah,
this
mate,
one?
absolutely.
Because I want to see the exact cut in on this one. Look at that. All right, we're coming in.
It's not so steady, Cam, but we're doing our best. Whoa.
I tell you what, it cuts so smoothly.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
That's something special. Look at that one.
yeah.
Yeah, all right. I'm on board with that.
Yeah, that's
All right,
Great.
let me serve up on this one. I know Owen's going to want a bit of this later,
we'll
so
cut-
I'm
we'll
going to
cut the
do this
Steadicam
into
now.
little bits.
Let's put that down there.
Yeah, you can see my hand cutting
I
stuff.
know. I know. I wasn't sure whether I can move it. He's going to edit that out. It doesn't matter. It's on the couch
Right,
now,
there
does
you
it?
go. All right,
Thanks, Owen.
where's your plate?
Oh, it's here. Now, I don't know what to do with this. Do I do the...
I don't... What would you do with breakfast? HP,
HP
again, I
again.
think. Yeah. I think we stick with the HP.
I'm going to go without.
I can smell that already. Smell the herbs and the spices
Oh,
on
yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah. That is full black pudding.
Mm.
Oh.
I think I just got HP sauce in my beard, but it's not too close. Do you need a napkin? Because I do.
Have you got any
I've got
special
some.
kind of
Look at
napkin?
this. We've got some, just in case we ever need to surrender. We've got some
Hey.
napkins here.
Never surrender.
Never surrender.
Oh, look at that. It gets even bigger when you open it out.
Yeah, what, the napkin?
Look at that.
There you go.
Yes, the napkin. Go on. I'm gonna...
Look at that. If you are just listening to this on the podcast right now, pause and go over to YouTube.
Yeah, of course
'cause
you
that's
put
what
it on
this
your
is gonna
lap.
be.
You see where I put mine?
Oh,
You put yours on your lap like a proper...
like a proper
feel like-
prince.
Yeah, like a proper what?
I went with Prince, and then it started to sound like princess.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
here we
what
go.
I was saying.
Are you ready?
I'm going to go without first. I mean, that's a little bite, so it's not bad.
Oh, that's very nice.
Oh! Okay.
Yeah. All right.
See, I thought I was going to need to warm that up, but absolutely no need to warm that up.
I will absolutely agree that when we got this one, we were like, oh, we're not sure about that with black pudding. We'll make it sound nice for the show because we like Parker's and all that. That's amazing.
What are you doing with that other piece?
Do you want that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Because that was just a tiny slither.
Yeah. Have that big piece there.
Mate, that is delicious.
That's something special. Oh, I'm going to try that with the HP now.
That is delicious. I'm not even kidding. Pardon my chewing at the same time. I thought the black pudding was going to be overbearing.
Yeah.
The flavor of it.
It's not irony, which some of them you get at all. You know, with the blood that's in there.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I want to see if I can
I'm gonna put
just
some
reach
HP
down
on
and pull
that.
out the ingredients list for that one.
HP.
Here it is.
Go on then.
That one. I'm looking at the wrong side of the paper, aren't I? What's this one here? Black Scotch. Pork, water, oats, beef blood, onions, barley, seasoning, salt, spices, ground mustard, and spice extracts. The pork and the mixture in there, and then that beef, if that's any mark of their black pudding, I might have to get some of their actual black pudding.
Yeah, the black pudding is good.
Oh,
That
very
is
nice, very
really
nice.
good.
All right, let's stage these up at the front so you can actually see. Excuse fingers.
Pardon me fingers.
Pardon me fingers. And then that's those out the way there. What's that? Ooh. I don't know what that is. That's a bit of something, but I'm eating it.
Something good.
Oh, well done, Parkers.
Yeah, Parker's. Pardon me again. My mouth's full. I'm excited.
My
Sorry.
good. Yeah, I think it's time for a pie on this one here.
My mum's going to be embarrassed me talking with my mouth full.
Sorry, Mum.
Good gravy. That is so good.
But I think I've said that I come from a little corner of Cambridgeshire that is close to Lincolnshire, and Lincolnshire is the place where my mum lives currently, and their sausages are the best. I absolutely love Lincolnshire sausages, so I'm particular about my sausage meat.
Oh, yeah?
This stacks up to it. This is like That's like going to a butcher's in Whittlesea.
Mm.
Going to Jones the Butcher's on a Saturday morning with my grandma. That's what that tastes like.
All right, Jonesy, can I have a pound of sausage, please, lad?
Absolutely. All right, next up.
Do we have... Oh, that was good.
Let's go.
Which one do you want to do?
Do you want the mushy pea? I'm curious about the mushy pea.
Yeah, let's do the mushy pea.
All right, let's do a little unwrap on this one here.
I'm a bit nervous about
Where's the camera that we've got?
I do like mushy peas.
But
But
I don't know why, I love peas. Peas can go with everything.
I never liked peas for the longest time. And then as I got older, it was like, like garden peas.
You're not a fan?
I never used to be.
Oh,
but I'll eat them now.
Beautiful. Look
Is
at
it smiling at you?
Oh.
It looks like a mushy pea face from here.
Where's close-up cam on this one here? Look at that.
Oh, it is a face.
That's beautiful,
It's
the way
winking at
that
you.
is.
Go and get in my mouth.
That's baked in there.
Let me get in your mouth.
That's quite something. All right.
Wow.
I'm going to hand that over to you so you can get the cut in.
All right.
Shall I go the long ways that way, through the eyes or through the mouth?
I don't know, because I was too busy
Let's
trying
go
to
long
focus
ways
on it.
here.
It's a bit fuzzy there.
Let me just,
go long.
Let me just do a little
just
black
cut it right down the
wipe off.
middle. It doesn't matter, does it?
I mean, no.
Oh, sorry. I've got it lengthways like we're on TikTok, which we are on TikTok.
All right, here we go. Coming in.
Ooh, look at that pastry.
Yeah, that's smooth.
Give us a sideways.
Let's take a little look right in there.
Oh, look at that pork
That.
pie goodness. My goodness.
I'm excited for this one.
This is the best ever.
This is great. I think Coleman's
Right,
mustard is going to be
halfy.
my way to go for this one. Oh, you want half
The
and half?
mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah, just half that, man. We're fine.
All right.
Be all right.
Let's go away. All right. Beautiful. Oh, hello.
Yeah, sideways. You're lengthways again.
Oh,
sideways.
no, you get told.
Get told.
All right,
lad.
where's your plate?
Yeah, oh, sorry.
I'll serve you.
Sorry, try and put it on the edge there. So that...
What would you like with that? I'm going to do a bit of mustard.
Yeah, go on. I'll do the mustard.
You want a bit of mustard?
Yeah, I think I might save the Ploughmans for the original.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Coleman's mustard. We were quite excited about finding this the other day, weren't we?
Yeah.
This was actually courtesy of you. You found this.
And
in
the
the shop here.
Ploughmans.
And the Ploughmans, yeah. Go on, pass your plate over.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We used to do the powdered Coleman's mustard.
I was going to say that. Owen's
did the
saying that
powder.
he used to do the powdered Coleman's, which we used to have as well, where you would mix it up to your preferred consistency. Excellent for baking with as well. All right, I'm excited here. I'm going to have a little dip. How's yours?
It smells good.
Does it?
I haven't tried it. Go on.
Oh.
Go on. Dive in there.
I'm going to get... That pork is really nice looking.
And the mushy peas is completely coated on the inside of the whole thing. It's not just like a topping.
No.
I thought it was just on the top, but it's around the sides as well.
It's all in there. That's really nice.
Sorry, mate. You're sitting here watching us eat this stuff.
Yeah, that's...
We'll hook you up in a minute.
Sorry, we got some leftovers.
Yeah.
That's really good. It's a nice... There's no good way of saying there's a nice pea flavour to it. Is there?
Oh, man.
That's good. That's 2 for 2 on you being worried about something.
I mean, I wasn't really worried, but I was a bit nervous about the mushy peas being cold.
But there's nothing to worry about, is
No,
there?
it's delicious. I cannot remember the last time I had an actual pork pie. I can't remember.
Well,
That is-
2 minutes ago.
What?
You just had it.
That is delicious.
I just hit the gelatin that's in there.
Did you?
Yeah, there's a layer of gelatin.
Yeah, in the back.
Oh, that's good.
You
Right
can't
in the
see
back.
that. I just thought I'd
Shall I get you a
show it
close-up?
anyway.
Do you want me to get a little close-up on you? Look at that.
I should have washed my hands first. I'm joking. I washed my hands.
There's
The
what you're
pork.
seeing there.
Gelatin.
A little bit of gelatin between the pastry and the
Yeah.
pork as a little moisture barrier.
And then the mushy
peas
pea.
on top. There you go.
Oh, I'm tasting the mushy pea there.
All right, heading back to you.
I'm going to put some mustard on that too.
I
love Coleman's.
If you're sitting at home just listening to this without the visuals to it, again, go to YouTube because we're having the time of our lives here. And I don't know the lyrics to that song.
I don't know what you were thinking.
I've had the time of my life. 10 seconds, or else we have to pay. All right. Stuffed already.
That is so good.
What do you want next? I'm gonna have a little sip of my cider. Which here,
and we were worried that we hadn't eaten
if
enough
you want
today.
if you want a little picture of this one, the cider is the organic cider from Samuel Smith's. One of my favorites here.
See that, Owen?
There you go. Let me put that down on the table
I'm
there.
going
You
the
can
wrong
see
way
that
now.
one.
How's that?
Yours is up on that side.
Everything's the opposite of what I'm doing. Sorry, everybody that's watching this going, oh, stay still, you shaky hand weirdo.
All right, should we dig into the... let's do the Coleman's. I'm excited about that one.
What's the next one? Oh, the Ploughman's. Yeah.
No, the Coleman's. I've literally just said the Coleman's.
And then I said, what's next after that?
Oh, all right, fair enough.
Jumping the gun.
Yeah, now, I don't think we need to put
perfect.
Coleman's on this one. This one I might do neat. On the rocks.
Yeah. Pork pie on the rocks, please.
Pork pie on the rocks. Oh, it's beautiful.
ParkersGBI.com. Go and order some stuff. This is
great. All right. Let's get the old close-up fella on this one here. That would be you, Wayne.
Oh, sorry.
Onto that while I'm cutting on
not
this.
the other one now. I'm the close-up fella.
You are the close-up fella. Here you go.
All right, you ready?
All right.
Here we go. We're
Coleman's coming at you. Again, really nice going through that pastry there. Let me see if I can do the old spread and reveal. Look at that.
And can you do the pork pie next?
Yeah, I will do. All right, let me just give this a bit of a
What a
slice
lovely
here.
shade of red you've got, Owen.
He's Welsh. They only just got
Welsh.
they only got euphemisms in the 1920s over there. All right, so I'm not seeing the Coleman's on this one here. This is going to be a little bit of a taste it and
surprise
find
taste?
out on that one here. Let's go back and
It's probably in the
take the whole
pastry.
lot of this one here.
It's probably inside the pastry. They probably coated it.
All right,
I'm just guessing.
there you are. I'll hand that to you.
Just
Excuse
guessing,
fingers.
Parkers. All right, yeah.
We've given up on plates at this
Well,
point.
I see that. Is that on the knife? There's no mustard on the knife, is there?
No.
Because I see a yellow tint
Little
in
yellow
the meat.
tint. Yes, yeah.
In the meat.
I'm going in.
Go on, get in there, sunshine. Oh, you went full in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's got... It's definitely in the meat there, and it's just a little hint of heat on the flavor of it. Try that one.
Okay, I will.
All right. So, like we were saying, Coleman's mustard, just a really good yellow mustard. Wait for that to kick in. It's just a bit right in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll get that one over on this side for you. You'll be able to see Coleman's mustard. There I am. It comes in a... It's luminous and yellow. I mean, the packaging matches its color. And it's a really good, strong, well-flavored, traditional, gonna punch you in the mouth mustard.
Yeah.
If you're in England, you know this. But if you're here in America, this is available widely in the US. We found out in the mustard aisle for about $5. $5. Do excuse me. Give that a try. What do you think of that one?
It's good.
Mm-hmm, isn't it?
It's good. Yeah, that is.
That's the heat in it just really, really sets it down nicely. It's a good job we're not vegetarians, isn't it? I'm looking at this spread in front of us. This is incredible. You know what? Because I have to tidy as we go.
Of course you do.
I'm gonna butt the Coleman's up against the pea to make it look good.
What?
Well, it looks good now, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it looks like a full pie again.
Yeah, full pie. That's it. Next up, we have.
But the eggs as well.
No, it's a bit weird. Headbutt the eggs. Good grief. All right, you talk while I'm unwrapping.
I've got a mouthful of pork pie. How am I supposed to talk while you're unwrapping?
You'll be all right. Do a dance.
No, that was a really good pork pie. That was really, really good.
What I love about the pork is when you look at it, the color of it, it's a really nice, natural, fresh pork, almost like the color of a pork chop.
Well, speaking of fresh,
Yeah.
I mean, they literally made this
Yes,
and overnighted it to us. Like
Yes.
it was like made that day in the box
I
on your porch
yes these
within the
were
day.
these were posted from Buffalo
Mhm.
on Monday evening, and they were with me by 12 p.m. on Tuesday.
Yeah, and they made them Monday morning, right? Like they made them.
I believe it was Saturday that they made them because they come
Oh.
frozen. If you're worrying about in Florida with things and the heat and all of that,
Oh, yeah.
everything was packaged so nicely in a big foam container,
Mhm.
dry ice packs,
Nice.
all frozen. It was to the point that I was concerned these would not be defrosted by tonight.
Oh, really?
That sort of level
Wow.
of prep.
Yeah, because we
But-
watched them get delivered on your ring cam. We're like,
We did.
That's
Um,
how excited we were for this. We
yeah.
were watching the ring cam, for
Waiting.
postman to show up, and we
I-
heard him coming.
I don't know if you.
Here's the pies. Pies are here.
I have just picked out this.
Listen, don't downplay how excited we were when that package came.
No,
up
no,
on
no,
your
mate,
doorstep.
mate. When you look
We
at
were dancing.
when you look at what I'm looking at with this Plowman's one,
Oh, look at that.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
This is something else. Let's go in. Let's go in for the kill with that one.
Wow.
Look at
I
that,
don't even
fella.
think that's going to need extra.
I don't think so either. The
We'll take
color of it.
Pardon me, everybody. I just,
All right,
a little
you
bit.
hold the board.
Oh God.
I'm cutting in.
Oh, you Cameron and cutting.
Yep, that's it.
Nice. Well played, sir. Well played.
Oh,
Ooh, what's it? Ooh.
is that an egg?
No. Has it got an egg in it?
They've. I think that's
Yeah.
a bit of pastry. Or...
Poke
Where's
it with
the-
your thumb.
Yeah, I know. I just poked it.
Poke
No.
it with your thumb. Give me that bit that you poked with your thumb. Oh my God.
I should have done the research on this one. That's really nice. That would be my bit.
Well, I mean, you poked both of them with your thumb, so I mean,
I'll wash my thumb. All right, let me do a little bit of cutting.
yeah,
for you
cut
here.
that one in half and then pass it to me.
Yeah,
Go on, slap it on the plate.
slap it on.
Yeah, I don't think that needs extra.
No.
Ooh.
Now, Branston pickle. While Wayne is eating his,
I don't wait. Sorry.
I know you didn't. Branston pickle, which we have right here, is
Oh, mate.
it's a mix. Is it good? The vegetables in it, you've got celeries, you've got carrots, you've got all sorts of. I don't think it even has a list of the ingredients on there.
That is the best one yet.
You think?
I
All right.
really like that.
Branston pickle goes on so many great things. I like it with cheese crackers, bit of Branston pickle. That's the way to go. A jar of Branston around Christmas with your Boxing Day leftover meat. That's a necessity right there. Oh, there you go. You can get a little look on that one there.
Yeah, don't film me right now. I'm like a big whale over here. Oh, I'm stuffed.
All right, Moby Dick. All right, I'm coming in with my Branston one. You know what? If people are watching this and going, why does he look pained when he's eating it? I'm still dealing with the
with
jaw
the
pain
dental.
from the dentist.
From your crown.
He gave me lockjaw,
Did
and
he?
I've been dealing with that. Yeah, with putting all the things in there to get.
I'll keep talking.
Stop talking.
Go on.
Oh,
You can do it. I believe in you.
that's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I kind of want to put a little extra of the Plowmans on it just because I said so I can use the Plowmans. But
A little
I
bit
don't
of the
think,
Branston. I think
I
the
don't
Branston
think
on
it
the Melton
needs it.
Mowbray is going to be the best one.
Do you reckon instead of the
You know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to put some of the Coleman's on it. Bit of that mustard.
Oh,
Do that.
spicy dish? I need some more mustard then because I'm out.
Here, use some of mine. There's a bit there.
Might as well have had your thumb in it, so might as well use your mustard as well.
I washed my hands.
I almost said something naughty then
Did you?
because I dipped my finger right. Look what finger I've dipped in the mustard there.
Goodness me. Sorry, Parkers, if you're using this for your marketing.
It's in both of them. Look,
Oh, there you go. That's nice, isn't it?
I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, you're too busy talking.
Yeah. What's the podcast?
Well, that's true.
Mm.
It's not an eat cast.
Mm.
Yeah. The Plowmans with a little extra Coleman's on top. That's
With
the way.
that kick in there,
That's the future.
the spicy kick.
Mm.
Mmm. I'm afraid you've outdone yourself, Parkers.
I mean, really, though.
I mean, this has been.
We need some more hosts. Oh, and you're going to be fed after this.
You're gonna love this. Oh, and you're gonna love this, mate. It's coming at you.
And we have the big finale. Let me just move this over here.
Do you want to move that onto my plate?
Yeah,
I'm joking. I can't eat any more of that. What's that bit?
That's the last bit of the ploughman's there.
Oh, is that where your finger went in?
No.
Oh.
It was a bit, but...
I'm going to nick some more. You mustard as
Yeah,
well.
go on. There you I'm excited for this one. Melton Mowbray pork pie using a recipe from Leicestershire. British ingredients, American meat, freshly made up in Buffalo. This one, when I unwrapped this one last night when I got home, when I got it out the box and I saw the size of this one.
Yeah, that is a big pie.
Oof. I showed a picture to my mum today. I went, look at what we got here. She went, you can probably freeze that again. I went, there's not going to be any left to freeze. You wrap things well, Parkers, don't you?
So far, they've done everything very well.
Everything well.
Yeah.
You know what? We're just going to...
And like I said, go check out their Instagram. Their Instagram is Parker's GB.
Parker's GB.
Just the GB.
Yeah, look at them on Instagram.
They've got pictures of all their products, things they've got coming up, deals coming out.
All right. If you thought of a pie, a traditional British pie, that's what it would look like.
It's got the full crown.
It does have a full crown.
Yeah.
Let's get a look on this one here.
I sound like I haven't eaten in 10 years and all of a sudden being fed for once.
I know.
Look at that, man.
Look at that beautiful coloring on it. I mean, there is no doubting that is a handmade product right there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you look at things and you think it's just gone through a factory. That has been made with absolute love and care.
TLC, 10 love and care.
Yeah. Turmeric.
Turmeric.
That's it.
I don't honestly know if I can eat it, though, because I am stuffed.
You know what? You say that, but you're just saying that.
Be all right. Go on, say that to me.
Be all right.
I can get it down now.
All right.
Let me have a sip of cider.
Sip of cider while I pull the knife up.
Refresh.
And we'll go back to the... let's get a nice little shot of that one from
Hold
the top.
on, that's a massive pie. I'll help you film that.
Oh, will you? All right, you can do that one.
All right, here we go. Sorry if you're watching that, and we're going to edit that out, aren't we?
No.
Oh, all right.
It's all.
Owen's like, what do you think I can do? Magic.
All right.
There you go. How's that?
We're going straight down the middle. It's like a wedding cake. Oh.
I do.
Me too.
Dun, 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 dun. Look at that.
Now, look at the difference as well. The Melton Mowbray uses a wider variety of herbs and spices in there. When you look at the difference in the coloring, let me pull the Coleman's up. How the herbs and the different spices have affected the coloring of that inside of the pork pie. But that's a great thing. If you all look the same, then what's the point?
Cool.
Oh, I don't think we can do a half of this one.
Yeah, I'm done with that camera because...
There you go. I'll just cut a little bit down here. Where's your plate?
It's coming.
All right. Are you going to pickle up?
I am going to pickle up because I brought it. Look at that, man. That is... See, that's how I remember getting a piece of pie.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Look at this one.
On the diagonal.
Can you pickle me?
Diagonally.
Do you want a spoon? Or did I put... There's the spoons. You
Plough
hear that?
Pop.
Go on, there's your spoon.
Do you want to scoop it or do you want...
I'm left-handed.
I'll hold the jar.
I'm
Your dominant hand.
No, that's my right hand.
You've got it.
I'm holding pie.
You're a big lad.
Excuse you. I'm trying to lose weight. Not tonight.
Yeah, this is officially our cheat day.
This is...
I just got down to like a goal weight.
I finally got under my pound that I was trying to get under. Did I tell you that?
Oh.
You got under a certain number as well, didn't you?
Yeah, which was actually my end of year goal.
I
was well chuffed.
That's the one thing we have a filter on. We won't let anyone know each other's weight, even though we both know our own.
If you want to guess it, go to... No, don't guess it. My God.
So how many jelly beans in the
that's
weight?
a messy knife. Is it okay to put it on there?
Actually, put it down.
Give us another
put it on the
napkin.
lid. Put it on the lid. And I'll deal with it afterwards. There you go.
All right. Because we want a presentable table while
we do want a presentable table. All right.
Oh, dear.
We're going in.
I'm going to shovel some of that on there.
Shovel away. I'm reclining now. I have relaxed fully.
This will be the end of our podcast for this evening as we both go into a sleep coma. Sleep coma. Food coma. Are you okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the bite you were waiting for?
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
I'll
You
let
know
sit
what?
that for a minute.
Parkers, you do great stuff with odd, strange, wonderful things. You are the Willy Wonkers of pies with putting peas, with putting ploughmans, with putting Colemans. But your Melton Mowbray pork pie, that's like growing up in England.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that pork's perfect.
It's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I
My mum's going to be ordering these.
Yeah, parkersgbi.com, free shipping over $150. You can get a lot for $150, I assure you.
The prices are amazing. I was looking
Incredible
at the
prices.
thing yesterday, and I was like, what?
Um,
That's a typo.
yeah, they are all well worth trying. You and I have already said that we're going to go in on Christmas, aren't we? And we're going to split an order.
Oh, we got to do Christmas pie.
For the shipping on that one, and we'll each do... We'll do our order together on that one.
Especially now. This has been...
Oh. You know what?
No.
I don't know how we beat 11s at this point. This is Series 1, Season 1, and I think we've peaked on this one. We've got Parkers, you have set the bar high. Thank you so much to Michelle, to Emma, to the entire team over at Parkers who do listen to us, and we're so thankful that you do. You guys have validated what we do, and we are celebrating what you do now. You have done incredible things with British ingredients, putting them in a modern setting, the little twists with pea, with Coleman's, with the Ploughman's, with the Branston pickle on there. No one can say that British food is dull. No one can say that we don't use seasonings, don't use spices, because you have blown cuisine out the water with these. I've been on the search for the best Scotch egg in America. I think I found it there. I think I found the best Scotch egg in America. I had someone literally text me earlier on today, Rodney, if you're listening, this is you we're talking about, asking me where the best Scotch egg is. I think now parkersgbi.com is the place to get the best Scotch egg.
And the other half's in my stomach.
Yeah. Everything's perfect. So thank
good.
you.
Yeah, thank you, Parkers. I mean, we said at the beginning we were very excited, but like this blew my expectations out of the water. This has been good stuff.
You and I have had some great British meals over our time here. There was one time that at one of the fairgrounds in 2014, we shared a meal at a British restaurant that brought tears to our eyes a little bit with just how good and close it was. And that's one of my top 10 meals of my life. This is as good as anything you would find in the UK. And I think the love and the care that they put into it takes it over the edge.
I agree.
So
completely blown away by this.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Parkers.
Yeah, thank you, Parkers.
ParkersGBI.com. Give them a follow on ParkersGB on the Instagram. All of their other socials are there on the website. And, of course, they will be in our link in our bio. Go to those at fishandbrits.com. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
And with that, I think it's time for the news headlines for the week.
Coming to you live from the studios of Owen. It's Adam with the news.
We're both full of pie. We've got a good couple of news articles this week. The first one is actually fitting for what we've just done. This comes from the Mirror. Man perplexed as thief raids his car, but only for a Greggs sausage roll. A man has been left completely baffled after he accidentally left his car window down and an opportunistic thief broke into the vehicle as they only pinched one Greggs sausage roll. Dean Morris recounted the bizarre incident, which happened after he'd driven home to Llanelli from Cardiff to visit family and had parked up outside his grandma's house. When he returned to the car, he noticed that someone had reached through the gap but had left all his valuables alone, but had taken a Greggs pork pie. He says, I know I should be relieved that no one stole any important stuff, but this sausage roll was important to me.
You've got pork pie on your mind there. You said pork pie.
Did I?
You nicked the sausage roll.
Did I say so?
You said pork pie.
I've got pork pie on the mind.
Parkers has ruined you.
I know, Parkers GBI.
They nicked the sausage roll, just a singular sausage roll.
Oh, yes, just the sausage roll. Not the pork pie. Sausage roll.
That's brilliant. I mean, it's a Greg's, so...
It is a Greg's. It's a good... If you are not familiar, Greg's Bakery in the UK is a high street mecca for baked goods. A baked bean and sausage bake you can get there. Very nice. Good Scotch eggs. I would say that Parker's is probably a little better. But yeah, some really good stuff. But yeah, I understand fully why a thief would take that pie.
Wow.
That's a reason to break into a house.
Sausage roll.
So it's a car, wasn't it? Not a house.
Yeah.
Mike, I am...
Are you okay?
Meat fuzzed up here today.
Today there was a car broken into that was a house, and it was for a pie, not a sausage roll with a pie sausage. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Yeah,
I'm watching you now.
I was riffing on you.
Oh, all right.
Giving me the great news.
So yeah, there you go. That's the important news there. And this one was actually sent in to us.
Oh, yeah?
At fishandbrits@gmail.com from someone from the University of Winchester, my old university. And this is... You remember when I said that there was the newspaper that had the hanging baskets being stolen? This was that newspaper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was actually that one.
Thank you for sending that in, whoever that was.
It was an anonymous one on our form, our Google form that we have that you can submit things in. The longest lasting puddle in Winchester. An entire article about a puddle that would not disappear.
Okay.
Puddles come and go. It rains. A puddle forms. It doesn't rain. Puddle disappears. That is how things usually work, says the Hampshire Chronicle. Except for this one on St. George's Street, by the bus stop, outside the back entrance to Marks and Spencer. It's very specific. It's been there for most of the last year. Even during the drought, this puddle refused to go away. Eventually, the weather was so dry that evaporation did its work.
Wow.
I can sleep better now knowing that evaporation has finally taken care of this puddle in Winchester.
Well, that's good.
We did not have the most newsworthy day-to-day...
I can hear that.
Yeah, I mean...
The description was perfect.
Look at it, it's
down
huge.
to where it was. Oh, yeah, there's that... Yeah, why is it...
That's a big puddle.
There's no crack in the ground that's happening.
Not a thing. No. Look at that big old puddle right there.
That is odd. It was raining cats and dogs.
Raining cats and dogs. Oh, hang
You've
on. We've got
careful.
Science here.
Hang on, there's a joke coming.
Oh, okay.
You got to be careful when it rains cats and dogs.
Why?
You might step in a poodle. That was worth it, wasn't it?
As I was saying, the reason why it hangs on is that the area where the puddle forms is lower than the adjacent drain, so gravity does not work. The paving has, over the years since it was laid, sunk more than the metal drain. No major issue, of course, say the council, apart from the occasional splashing from stagnant water and the general unpleasant appearance. If you think a puddle's unpleasant, don't come to Florida. My God, we got puddles everywhere.
I know we had a lot of puddles this weekend.
Oh, my... I hadn't read the last line.
Okay, go on.
I'll give you the lead in again. Apart from the occasional splashing from stagnant water and the general unpleasant appearance. And it gives Winchester residents a taste of what life is like in a third world country.
What?
A touch over dramatic, I think, there.
I mean, it is the news.
Yeah, but
it's got to be on it.
They don't have water in the... There's excess water here.
Yeah.
It's the opposite. I mean, a puddle that lasts for a few months isn't exactly third world country.
I don't know, man.
To Winchester,
Winchester,
That's it. Number one place to live in the UK for like 5 years running.
Oh, is it really?
Except for that part with the puddle.
Oh, my gosh.
My goodness.
You'll love it. You'll love it. You really will. Nice neighborhood. Wonderful neighbors. Just don't go look at the puddle.
It's water adjacent. Very good.
Low gutters.
What'd you call me?
Low gutters.
Oh, danced under that name. Well, thank you, Hampshire Chronicle, for bringing that important information.
And thank you, whoever sent that in.
Yeah,
thank you for
great.
sending us some news.
If you do find any articles in the UK, if you are listening to the UK, of which we know there are a few of you, fishandbrits@gmail.com. Go ahead, send them in. We get a great laugh out of looking at these. These are all said out of love. I love local news reporting, like we've said. These are fantastic.
Yeah, that is good.
And with that, I think it's time to see what else people have sent to us.
What have they sent?
Some listener questions.
All together now.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat,
and it's black and white cat.
All right, we got some good ones here today. Why are you having to change
a
that?
piece of paper.
You always have a piece of paper, don't you?
No, I never get that.
Well, bloody give me that here then. Must have just printed an extra one today.
Do I? Is it on the board and I don't flip the paper?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
All right, and with that, we come into the questions from our... Can you stop bloody talking while I'm talking?
Sorry. I'll edit that out.
No, we won't. Episode 7. It was bound to happen sometime. Episode 7's questions from our listeners. Our first one today comes from Delaney. Hello, Delaney.
Hi, Delaney.
Oh, I believe that is the Delaney who is getting married that we talked about a few weeks ago. All right. I was watching Parent Trap, and British Lindsay Lohan was playing poker with her British money, and it had the Queen on it, which got me thinking, what happened to all of the money printed with her on it? Is it still usable? Do the ones with the King just work their way into rotation, and hers will be phased out? Good question, Delaney. I can give you the simple answer to that one.
Go on.
Yes, the ones with the King, which have been made, have been printed. I actually have one of his first coins in my wallet that's over there on the desk.
How did you get that?
Well, I bought it, didn't I?
Oh, did you?
Yeah. They have his face on now, but the ones with Queen Elizabeth II, our late Queen, those will still be valid. They just won't get replaced when they get run down.
Yeah, that's it, right? What's printed's printed,
yes,
and they won't print any more.
That's right. You have to remember as well, in the UK, it's only been the Queen that people have seen.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because all of the coins with the previous monarchs that would have still been in circulation, like the metal coins are still fine. We changed over from shillings
and tuppence and
over to the pounds, the pennies, and that sort of thing. So all of them had to be replaced.
Shillings are...
At that point, they were replaced. But now, there'll probably be coins with Queen Elizabeth II on for a long, long time.
Until they change the currency again, right?
But the paper, that will have a higher turnover. So you'll see more of the ones with King Charles on for the paper money. But the coins will probably be there for a solid 20, 30 years more. I mean, I remember having coins from the 50s and 60s. Mm-hmm. Those were still in circulation with a much younger Queen Elizabeth. Now, certain other things will not have her Queen Elizabeth II on. Although stamps remain legal tender for postage, all of them will now be King Charles. And they actually are as well. Those have already come out now. Yeah, very odd. And what's interesting with the stamps, I believe it's the stamps, the way that the Queen was looking, it's reversed and Charles looks the other way. Oh. And there is a tradition that the monarch, when they come in on their stamps, they face alternate ways. So it goes looking left, looking right, looking left, looking right.
When William takes over,
when William takes over, he will look the same way that Queen Elizabeth II did.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Now, we do have something with us from that, from the 11s section here. Can you pass me that Coleman's over there? The Coleman's will do it quite nicely. The Coleman's mustard jar. If you've ever seen this on a British product, at the top, it has the coat of arms, and it says, by appointment to Her Majesty the Queen. This is the royal standard that's put on products that the Queen has used, that a member of the royal family has used. These, I happened to look into this a couple of weeks ago. After Her Majesty passed, the individual products have the right to use that for 2 years.
Oh.
And then they have to completely erase it after that. They can resubmit, and if that is a product that King Charles uses, then his standard will go on, or his coat of arms will go on.
What if he doesn't use it?
Then it wouldn't go on.
There's no code on it now?
Then there would not be one there. If it is not one that he uses regularly, it would not go back on there.
Well, you know he's using that regularly.
Oh, the Colemans? Absolutely. Yeah, Charlie loves a bit of Colemans. Was that Churchill?
Yeah, that wasn't a very good choice.
Wasn't a good one, was it? But yes, those, if you ever see, look into the British products. If you see the Queen's coat of arms on there, and it still says by appointment to Her Majesty, those will get replaced probably very soon because we're coming up to the 2 years on it.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So that's a great question, Delaney.
I go to our
Thank
TikTok.
you for
You'll
that
see
one.
Charles on the TikTok.
There you go. Oh, yes, he
I
did.
thought that video was going to do much better, being honest.
It didn't.
TikTok.
Question 2. We have Florida Man in the US. What's the UK version? That one comes from Charlie. Explain what Florida Man is.
Florida men? What do you mean? Of course we've got men in Florida.
Florida Man.
Oh, like crazy story man. Like, what's an example? Gator on the highway. I got this thing. And he just jumps out his car and grabs the alligator and tosses it in the lake.
Florida Man is the superhero that you never knew you wanted, probably never needed, and really wish that you hadn't come across.
Exactly. That's a better description I came up with.
But he's excellent at working his way through a swamp.
And can fix anything.
Yeah.
Florida Man.
And is probably the root of all stupid headlines for the US.
He probably starts everything with, hold my beer.
That's it.
And then off he goes, Florida Man. Then he makes the news, and you put your head in your hand going,
in the UK, I don't think we have something exactly that similar there. Owen's got his hand up.
What do you need, Owen?
The Welshman. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
you open that door, we'll go through it. My immediate thought was, and these are lovely people from this part of the country, I'd say an Essex person.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's
Scousers.
even in the same.
Scousers.
See, but when we say that, though, then you're just talking about the individuality of each different part of the country, which even then I think Essex goes towards that. There's a bit of a reputation in the UK. Essex is the Alabama of the UK, I would say.
I'm not going to say that.
No, but I wouldn't agree with it, but that's the way that it is portrayed in the media and things like that. But I don't think there is one solid type of person to replace Florida Man in
British
the UK.
man.
No, I don't think so. You know what? The Village Idiot. Have you ever heard of that? In every little village, there is someone who is just a little bit eccentric, and they're called the Village Idiot. Not necessarily to their face. That might be the closest thing. Look up a Village Idiot on Google, and there will be stories there, because we can't say it, because we'll be sued for libel.
Yeah.
That might be the closest thing. But good question there, Charlie. And then our last... Oh, my goodness, here's a long one. This one comes from Jared, not the jewelers. I'm sure he's heard that about 10 times. I'm sorry, Jared. That was the first thing that jumped on my mind.
He's like, thanks, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Hang on. I had to wet my whistle for that one. What are the differences between the way sports are perceived in America versus England? Whether it be through community or how it's consumed, or have those lines become blurred with everyone having easier access to watch any English team they want? Or am I just a stupid American who thinks it must be more fun over there?
Oh, that's a long question.
It's a long question. Let's break down. What's the most important point out of that one? The differences between the way sports are perceived in America versus England. I think it comes back to geography again. I think if you look, let's use Florida as the example here. We have Orlando City.
Yeah.
We have a handful of other, we've got the MLS down in Miami.
Yeah.
That's the only other MLS in Florida, Major League Soccer.
There's only two teams.
That's the premiership for the US. For the next one, you have to go up to a whole other state. You have to go to Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta's the next one, right?
Whereas in the UK, you just have to drive half an hour down the street to the next town.
Yeah.
In
Liverpool, you walk down the street. In Liverpool, you've got Everton and Liverpool.
London, you've got Arsenal, you've got Spurs, and you've got the centre there. You've got Wembley as a place where everyone hopes to end up.
Yeah.
Birmingham, Leicester, Manchester, they're all within a stone's throw of each other, comparatively speaking.
Yeah. And then there's leagues within leagues within leagues.
Yeah.
As well on top of that.
So I think there's just a higher concentration of it, so it becomes far more of the culture of living. It's more than just an entertainment. It's a it's a tradition.
Yeah, I agree.
And
And it
because
goes down families too. Families like pass on their team
Yeah,
through the family.
I'm
Right?
I'm an Arsenal fan because
Sorry about
my stepfather, Keith, he was an Arsenal fan, and that's who taught me a little bit about football.
Right. Yeah.
And I went to see a first football game with him. So I've kept Arsenal because of him there.
Right.
Well,
On that, I'm a Liverpool fan because of my Uncle Tommy.
because you're from bloody Liverpool.
But saying that, I
Yeah.
lived Evans football. Goodison was actually like 3 streets away from my house.
Mm.
So you could walk down there and hear the game.
Yeah.
In fact, my mate Lee Shaw, Lee, he lived across from the ground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and if we'd be playing in the street, you could hear the game going on, and there was always this little old man that would be on the door,
Right.
and probably like the last 20 minutes or whatever of the last half, he'd go, "Do you lads want to pop in and have a look?" And he'd let us in, and we'd run in and watch the end of the game. And so I've watched Liverpool play Everton millions of times for free.
Yeah.
Because that old lad, but yeah, so like Everton's there, but then Liverpool's like a couple of streets over,
Right.
That's further down. But yeah, my Uncle Tom, because my dad was never a football fan, he'd always say, "I never see the point in fully grown men kicking a bag of wind around a grass field." That's how he was not a football fan at all. My Uncle Farron is big, massive Everton fan,
Right.
massive. So I'm sure he was disappointed I'm a Liverpool fan, but I am, and all my mates were Liverpool fans, even though we all lived within the vicinity of Goodison.
Right.
We were a big chunk of us were all Liverpool fans.
I'm trying to remember. You and I, we've seen Arsenal here in Orlando when they've come for that. Have we been to a Liverpool game?
No,
They haven't come yet.
I
have
did
they?
go see Everton though.
That's right.
Oh, kicking and screaming. My cousin Paul came over,
Yes, that's what I'm
and
thinking of.
he was on his own getaway. It was right after the pandemic, and he was able to come away for a little bit. And so he picked to come to Florida for a couple of days. And while he was here, I was like, "Hang on, Everton's playing. He's going to lose his mind." 'Cause
Yeah.
he was living in Saudi Arabia at the time.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So
yes,
he
yeah.
hadn't seen Everton in years. And I
Right.
said, I messaged him. I go, "You're never going to believe who's playing in town." I said, "Do you want to go to the game?" I had a bit of an in, so we got the tickets and off we went.
Yeah.
And so I watched Everton play, which it was fun,
Mm.
but it wasn't Liverpool, was it?
I was on Liverpool.
There's a great picture of me stood there like looking miserable, and he's like, "Whoa, Everton!" And they won, so he was well happy.
But yeah, so I think that the location, I think it's more of a culture than a hobby in the UK.
Hey, it's like Wrexham. We talked about Wrexham.
Yes, yeah. Welcome to
That's
Wrexham.
a good sign of how it is in a town.
Yeah, honestly, that's a fantastic show. If you like if you're an Anglophile, if you like sports on any level, if you're a fan of Ryan Reynolds, look up Welcome to Wrexham. Fantastic show on that one. As I say, we were talking about this. There's a point through in the first series of Welcome to Wrexham where while I'm watching it, it just clicked that this wasn't a show about football. It was a show about the people of the town who get their livelihoods through sports, through the tourists that the football club brings in. You see them in the lowest points when there aren't many people coming through the gates. You
And
see
the
them
pub.
and the pub. Yes,
The pub that's featured in it.
their own pub that's the club's pub. And then you see the entire town just get lifted when Wrexham becomes this underdog who's setting out to win. And you see the knock-on effect that it has on the morale of an entire town. And that's the difference, I think. The fact that it really is ingrained in you in England that your sports team is a part of the town as much as any other landmark is.
I agree.
So yeah, that's great question there, Jared. 3 very good questions, Delaney, Charlie, and Jared. A good way to finish
thanks,
up
everybody.
our pork pie fest for the day. Which
Stuffed.
once again, if you are just listening to us on the podcast, go onto YouTube. You can catch all of that at youtube.com/fishandbrits. The links from fishandbrits.com, and of course, go to Parker's, a great British institution out of Buffalo, New York, parkersgbi.com. And with that, I think it's time to say goodbye.
I think it is as well, mate. Again, thank you again, Parkers. The pies were absolutely amazing. We're so very thankful that you found us, that you listened to us.
We're going to go and have a nap now.
Yeah, we are going to go have a sleep now because I am stuffed. So thank you, Parkers. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us at Fish and Brits. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share us on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts, baby. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Cheers.
Fish and Brits. Fish and Brits. Fish and Brits. Fish and Brits.